Okay, hey guys, welcome to this episode of NWOpenings. Today I'm doing what is hopefully a bit more of an interesting figure for you guys. It is the Hall of Fame class of 2006 Eddie Guerrero. Now, I was just hoping to pick one of these up. The fact that I got a boxed one for the price I was wanting to get it for was just like a bonus. I got this a bit cheaper because the box is a bit battered. So having a look at the bottom of the box, the back of the box, there's not an awful lot of detail to get wrong, I suppose. Other people in the series include Tito Santana, which we do have, Hulk Hogan, and Yokozuna, which we would like. The seller did have one of these at some point for £15, but it was before I found him, basically. So unfortunately, we didn't get that one. But nevertheless, we did get Eddie, and that's the important part. Because it's really difficult to find this guy loose with the actual accessories, I find. Like, even the shirt, you struggle to find it, like, come with him. Anyway, let's stop let's stop whittering on. First things first, we'll put our little Hall of Fame background up there. And there he is, Eddie Guerrero. Okay, so, we'll start off by popping the figure out. Hopefully the joints are fine, because even though I wasn't originally planning on using Eddie Guerrero, since I've got him, he's going to be high card and used quite a bit, so hopefully he's going to be okay. So here he is. He looks really nice, actually. He looks even better in person than in the box, I think. He's got nice details on his trunks and everything. Okay, so we'll go from the top down. Head joint is quite stiff. I think that's partially due to the hair. But generally, you want it stiffer than loose, don't you? Shoulder's fine. Yeah, that is a solid arm. Which is good. That shoulder's a little bit more loose, but I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure that's manageable. Yeah. More or less okay. The ab crunch is maybe a little bit loose, but it's more or less where you want it to be. You know, malleable, but not too far. And finally, the constant problem of legs. These seem okay, actually. Yeah, I think this guy's fine. I think his joints are all in good working order. Yeah. That leg turn is a bit stiff, but I mean, people don't bend their legs that way, so I suppose you know, that'll be fine. I'm hoping. Oh, that knee's a bit stiff. I'm hoping it won't even bend at the top. But I'm sure that's fine. Boot's fine. I'm hoping this isn't the kind of gold paint that makes your hands stink when you use it. I'm sure it's fine. So then the accessories you get with him, we'll start off with the Latino Heat shirt. That's just the typical hard plastic shirt with the little tabs at the side. So I'll just pop that over the top of him. If I can get it over his nose. I mean, let's be completely realistic. Eddie Guerrero does have a big nose, but it probably doesn't. Well, he did have a big nose, but it didn't really stop him from wearing shirts and stuff. Or it probably didn't anyway. I mean, what do I know? I didn't know the guy. Alright, I'm not really going to faff around putting all the tabs together, but yeah. So it says Latino Heat on the front. Can you stand the heat on the back? And then what you also get with him is a bouquet for him to hold, like, over his arm. Kind of thing, you know, like kind of leaned over his arm. It's not very good at that. You know, it's got like a bouquet for him to like leave on the floor. And it also finally comes with a poorly packaged, because you could literally snap it trying to get it out. Rose, you know, to put in his hand, you know, so he can like offer that one to your China figure, or if you know, if you don't have a China figure because they'd never make another one, you could just leave these in a drawer or something. Whatever you want to do with them. So overall, yeah, I really like this figure. I think it's really good. I think it's really good detail as well. Like the hair is really nice. The face is a really good face. All these joints are fine. I think if I was rating these figures, 10 out of 10. The only thing I could say that I'd maybe prefer is European title with him or something to that effect would be nice. Maybe like even a, I don't know, a cruiserweight title or something. Maybe, I don't know. I feel like these were a nice idea, but I feel like they're literally saying, "Hey, do you remember how China existed?" Even though they're trying to pretend she never existed, kind of thing. So you're not actually gonna get much use for them. I mean, of course you can just pair them up with somebody else, but I don't know. That's really if you want to do that. I don't know, maybe it annoys me more than it annoys other people. It was a nice idea, but I think better accessories would have been, cooler. You could decide for yourself whether you prefer this one to the one with the red and white spandex, which does look cool, but I must confess I much prefer this one personally. So as always with these videos, we're now going to talk about where Eddie Guerrero fits in DSW. Now, for a long time, he became our longest reigning champion, mostly because I kept taking like huge breaks between animations and stuff, and couldn't be bothered changing the story to like in the meantime, which is basically what I've done now. I've basically had a break since 2014, and now I'm just picking it up where I left it off. But anyway, so he loses his DSW title to Sheamus at the Reboot pay-per-view, which was the last one I did before my long break. And then Dolph Ziggler cashes in on him and comes in, takes the title off Sheamus. So then there's a lot of things unresolved in that kind of thing. There's, Eddie Guerrero didn't get to beat Sheamus, so it didn't really solve his feud. Eddie Guerrero didn't get a rematch at all because, his rematch clause would have been taken over, been given to Sheamus when he lost the title. Yeah, and we had a bit of a kind of sportsmanship display kind of thing at the end of the match between Guerrero and Dolph Ziggler. Maybe that's going to lead to a match between them for the title down the line or something. Basically, there's a lot unresolved, and Sheamus also hasn't had any like actual revenge on Ziggler either. He lost the title to him. He lost his rematch, so there's a lot completely unresolved there, really. Because of my current lack of tag teams, I'm having Guerrero tag up with Dean Malenko as the Radicals, which might come up now and then. He is gonna get a possible European title shot down the line, but I'm not 100% sure because it's kind of like lowering his position on the card. Like I said earlier, he's meant to be a top card talent. I just don't really have much planned for him, and there's a lot of a top card talent on the roster as well. So maybe it would be a good idea to drop him to the mid for a bit, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. I haven't got a lot planned for Guerrero, but I do. I always really like the guy, so he is probably going to be potting about, turning up in like random events and stuff. There is a possible match that I want to do like way down the line, which may include him and 5 other, like the 6 most recent DSW champions. But we'll see if that happens when it happens, really. And he is going to be at the DSW Royal Rumble, which is why I've unboxed him now. Okay, I think that's everything. So that's another NWOpenings done. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.